Hi guys, welcome back to Cannock Chase Paranormal Investigations. So I'm just about to go on to Castle Ring. It's a beautiful day. I think it's about 18 degrees. We were here on Saturday night and it was absolutely freezing. Those are the steps behind me to take you up to Castle Ring. I'm going to take a slightly different route down here, and it's like a lower path around the ring, and then once I'm on the ring I'll check back in with you. So yeah, just to give you an idea of the amazing fortifications of this ancient hill fort. Don't know if you can sort of see that behind me. There's a ridge just sort of come around about there, and then it goes down and it comes back up. I can imagine that if you was like back in the day, if you was trying to launch an attack on there, it would have been like massively difficult, you know, having to go sort of down the hill and then up that big hill. And I'm guessing there was probably other defences other than just these man-made trenches as such. I'm no historian. I believe that Castle Ring dates back to about 400 BC, so yeah, it's quite a long time ago. And I think it was around 43 AD that the Romans invaded Britain, so I guess there's a possibility that the two maybe kind of came into conflict at some point, and I'm pretty sure that there would only be one outcome there. But yeah, it's a huge place as well. Castle Ring is absolutely huge. Sometimes I have to pinch myself when I'm trying to film across Castle Ring just how big it actually is. I'm not sure how many people would have lived here back in the day, in those ancient times of Britain, but you can imagine it'd be quite a few, and probably keeping livestock and all that kind of stuff. It's something I'd like to look into more. I've tried to avoid looking into too much of a history of Castle Ring, but it's something I definitely want to look into, because I think it will probably help the tapestry, help enrich my knowledge and some of my weird and wacky theories about this place. But yeah, I've avoided looking at the history, just so I don't maybe influence my view about certain things. And these last few years have just been a case of drawing experiences from the place and not listening to too much to urban myths either. So yeah, I'm glad to be here. It's absolutely a fantastic day. I do have a coat on because I'm kind of thinking that once you're out of the sun, it could actually be quite chilly. And we're not in the height of summer yet. Last time I came here when the sun was out, it was a mad day. And me and Kev, we found Bow Desert Hall, and that was a crazy experience. I'll post that video as well at some point. So I'm just gonna say. So that's it for now. I'm going to head off into the woods, and I'll be filming that as I go. I might do a couple of these videos along the way. So the previous time that we were here, we followed the path that goes around there. It was kind of very dark, very cold, and I wasn't really sure how the terrain would pan out, but today I'm actually coming down this slope and I'm going to head down, hopefully into the wilderness this way. Yeah, the one thing I will say actually is I'm not entirely looking forward to the walk back. Walking down is really easy, but yeah, I think it's about 150 meters down to the lowest point that I'm heading to. So yeah, you can really feel it when you start to walk back up. I mean, just get an idea of, you probably can't really get an idea of elevation, but this is going down about 35 degrees maybe. So I'm going to head on down anyway. Okay, this is surprisingly boggy, and I promised myself that I would avoid at all costs as much dodgy mud as I could. So I'm going to tread carefully. Yeah, one thing I don't like about this path is that it's all basically on an angle, and as much as I would like to admire the views, I'm liable to go like flying down that hill if I'm not careful. Which is, yeah, that hill's probably about 50 to 60 degrees down. I mean, it's not a long hill, but yeah, it's not something I really want to be doing. Oh, and by the way, and this is hilarious because I've actually got no idea of how I'm going to get down to the area that I think I need to be at. So yeah, I've got no idea at all. I'm just going to wing this and hopefully I won't come a cropper. But the area I need to get to, I I don't think there was even a path to begin with when we got there on the way back from Bodie's Hall. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of wing this. So if I go quiet for a long period of time, you know that I'm starting to kind of panic as to where the heck I am. Just listen to that. Is anyone wondering where we went when we went to Bodie's Hall? Probably just can't actually see through those trees, but there's a huge ridge beyond those trees that takes you up there. Lord knows how high Bodie's Hall was. Got a pretty bad feeling about this route I'm on.